Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of Pay Per Review. We are the 3 Count Mafia.
Yup.
He's Rodimus Prime.
Yo.
I'm War Machine MJ. And today we're talking about Survivor Series.
Yes, this is the second half of everybody's favorite weekend. Not talking about Thanksgiving and Christmas. Survivor Series weekend. This was Survivor Series on Sunday. The second half at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. I tell you what, WWE really took over Los Angeles with TakeOver, Survivor Series, Raw, and SmackDown all in the same building for 4 straight days. Man. Anyway, to sum up this show, it was a decent show. It's pretty good.
Better than expected.
Yeah, better than expected with the exception of a couple piss poor matches. So let's just jump right into the review, shall we? Let's start off with the pre-show. There was 1 match on the pre-show, 8 matches in total.
And surprise, the match on the pre-show was not the Cruiserweight Championship.
Surprise, surprise. We'll talk more about that awesome match a little later. But we'll start off with the 10 on 10. Or excuse me, as that other guy used to do. Yeah. 10 on 10 tag team elimination Survivor Series match. That's a lot to digest.
Well, there's a lot more to digest when it's the tag team division.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the 10-man teams were 2 members of each team, so there was 5 teams on each side.
Yes.
And the team were as follows. On the Raw side, there was captains Rude and Gable. That was one team. You had the Lucha House Party. You had the Revival. You had
The Ascension. And the B Team.
Really? The B Team?
The B Team, yes.
On the SmackDown side, you had the Usos captaining. You had the New Day, the Club, Sanity, and the fucking Colognes. The bottom of the barrel.
Okay, we shit on the Colognes, but I mean, literally, where the fuck have these guys been? Where have Gallows and Anderson been? I mean, you got the B Team. They're garbage. The Ascension, been trash.
Yeah.
Sanity, I mean, the landscape of the tag team division on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown is just complete shit. Especially SmackDown. With them going to Fox next year around this time, they really need some new blood. SmackDown, as we were talking off air, SmackDown really should benefit the most from this superstar shakeup that they keep talking about for next year. They need some new blood ASAP from the women's division, the main card, the mid card scene.
Just a whole fat ass reconstruction, remodel.
Tag team, mid card, main card. I mean, just from top to bottom. They
even get different announcers, different referees, different tables, different shit.
Listen, the fact that they were trying to work on that Raw table during the show and try to put it back together, that was dumb as fuck. Just leave it like it is. I mean, I even heard a rumor like Joe Buck, he's a sports announcer. They're trying to get him for commentary. No.
What? On Raw or SmackDown?
SmackDown.
Well, what do you think about SmackDown trying to get Daniel Cormier?
I could dig that. But Joe Buck? Hell no. Stick to calling football games, my friend.
Joe Buck, more like Joe Fuck. Up.
Anyway, to start, this match started off slow, sloppy. It was a bit of a clusterfuck. Kind of picked up at the end. One spot that really stood out to me was when Chad Gable took either Jimmy or Jay of the Usos and gave him a suplex off the top rope onto the other competitors. And let's not forget Kalisto getting hit with a
he was going for
shatter machine.
He's going for the dive, but one of the Revival plucked him out of midair with the shatter machine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But anyway, it came down to the Revival and the Usos. I thought they had a bit of a good back and forth.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the Revival need a rebirth by going to SmackDown. Would you trade them for the Usos to Raw?
No.
No.
Oh no. I would trade. Fuck it. They need gimmicky tag teams. I would trade the Colognes for the Revival. Both of them are pretty much on the same wavelength at this point in time.
You know what? I agree with you. But like I said, it was a good back and forth. The Usos won for Team SmackDown. They went up 1-0, but let's go ahead and throw it out there. It did not count.
It did not count because it was a botch. It was a miscue on, the finish.
Yeah.
Where the Revival should have won.
Yeah.
Now, $1 million question. If the Revival had won this match, and let's count this as a major victory.
Yeah.
Would that have renewed faith or created some stock with the Revival?
No, not really.
No, really?
It would be a must-win for them, but as far as getting them back to where they were, like, say, in NXT, no.
I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, they win at Survivor Series, bam, they're automatically the best team in WWE again. No, I'm just saying like, would that, build interest?
Somewhat. I take that back. Somewhat.
Yeah, it would. I'm just saying like, it would be a start.
Yeah, it would be a start of somewhat of a rebirth, but it'd be a nice little win had they won.
Yeah, I imagine it would be a nice little refresher until they fuck it up on Raw.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if they really wanted to show how bad the Revival was, they would have went out first or second in the match.
Yeah. I did hear about a month or so ago they had that, when they had that match for the tag titles against Ziggler and McIntyre, how good of a match that was.
Oh, yeah, it was a great match.
And apparently, we would have thought that opened a lot of eyes backstage, but evidently not.
No.
But anyway, like we said, Usos won. 22 minutes, 20 seconds, 3 out of 5.
Anyway, next up, we had the women's division 5-on-5 team. It was Raw team, captained by Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss, and it featured Mickie James, Tamina, Nia Jax, and it was supposed to be Ruby Riott and Natalya, but they were taken out in the pre-show because they couldn't get along, and they were replaced by the obvious picks, Bayley and Sasha.
Yeah. In SmackDown, you had Naomi as team captain.
No, Naomi wasn't team captain. Mandy Rose was team captain.
I thought it was Naomi.
Mm-mm.
I know Mandy Rose is in the match. She replaced Charlotte.
Yeah, but she got announced as team captain during the pre-show.
Oh.
Yeah, because they started doing announcements after Mandy Rose came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, you had those two, Asuka, Carmella, and
Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville. Yeah. This was a decent match. Nia Jax really got heat, of course, because of what she did to Becky.
The refereeing was was weird in one elimination. When Bayley got eliminated, that ref was fast counting that 10 count.
Didn't they do a double count out?
Yeah.
It was Bayley and shit. I want to say Tamina.
No, it's Bayley and somebody from SmackDown.
Yeah, because both of them got counted out.
Yeah. But no, like, the ref was just like, he had jumped to 5, and then suddenly he was on 7, and then 10.
You know what? This match was okay for what it was worth. My problem is, and we talked about this before recording, this whole shit with Nia Jax as the face breaker, and how Becky suffered a broken face. Why couldn't you just say she had a broken nose? She had a broken face.
Okay, horrible name aside, they're taking this happy little accident and they're running with it.
Yeah.
Now whether Nia did it on purpose or whether she didn't, that's still up for debate. But the fact that WWE is capitalizing on this and giving her a specific role instead of, being the big show flip-flop of women's division, I applaud them for that.
Now, some people feel like she should actually be punished because of what she did. Being, a lot of people say she's sloppy, she's injured a lot of people. Zelina Vega at Evolution, Bayley, Sasha, so on and so forth.
Well, like a certain someone said, this ain't ballet.
That is true.
But, I mean, they've taken this thing and run with it, horrible name aside. Like when Stone Cold got his neck broke.
Yeah.
They ran with it.
Yeah.
I'll win 316, I just broke your neck.
Yeah. Or the Sheamus thing, but that was a quick... That was a title swap. Yeah, that was a quick here and there.
Yeah, I'm just talking about happy little accidents that they run with.
Yeah, but to get to the end of the match, it was Nia Jax, Asuka, and Sasha Banks. They were the last 3. Nia Jax basically screws her own partner and gets her eliminated. Sasha taps out. Nia comes in, hits Asuka with 3 leg drops, and she is the sole survivor for Team Raw. Team Raw ends up winning, and this match lasted 18 minutes 50 seconds, 2 out of 5.
Now, next up, I thought was going to be a brilliant candidate for match of the night.
Yeah.
It was the mid-card champions, Shinsuke Nakamura, the U.S. champion, taking on Seth freaking Intercontinental Champion Rollins.
What did you think about the little graphic they did when he came out?
What little graphic?
You know how they put the little graphics up of the logos? Like they had the fire in the ceiling with Seth's initials. Like when they hit the burn it down.
I thought it was alright.
Yeah. They kind of got on my nerves.
That Seth did that ugly mishmash t-shirt again, though.
Yeah, that was just... Ugh. What'd you think about...
Shinsuke's suit?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking loved it, dude. It was great.
Yeah, a lot of people say you should wear that. I saw a post saying it looked gay.
Well, fuck you for thinking it's gay. It looks awesome.
But yeah, the double the divided shirt with Seth, that was...
Yeah, for those of you who didn't watch, it was half of it was a Seth merch shirt, the other half was a Raw shirt.
Yeah.
It looked ugly last year, it looked ugly the year before, and it looks ugly, this year.
Yeah, but I saw some people shitting on this match, saying it really wasn't as good as it was supposed to be or as expected. I thought it was a really good match. It was slow, kind of boring. First half, second half of the match, it really picked up.
Yeah, it was a slow build. I mean, it's not supposed to be, breakneck right out of the gate.
Yeah.
It's not like these two have heated history.
Yeah, this is the first time they've ever wrestled. So...
Well, in WWE.
Well, in WWE. I don't know if they've wrestled elsewhere. But,
I mean, Shinsuke turned up in Ring of Honor at least one time.
Yeah, and Seth was Tyler Black in Ring of Honor, so I don't think they actually wrestled. But let's just say this was the first time ever. But anyway, this was a really fantastic match.
It was. Imagine if, sometime down the line they cross paths again.
Yeah.
Great match.
They even mentioned that. Seth Rollins, he ended up winning with the curb stomp. 21 minutes, 50 seconds. I'm giving this a 4. This was a really good match. It wasn't, oh my god, blow your mind awesome, but it was pretty decent. Now, the next match, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. This match sucked, but the highlight...
This match took the piss.
Yeah, it really was the piss break of the show. But the talk of the match, the talk of the night, was not AOP versus The Bar, which is the next match we're talking about. It's a former WWE superstar, so-called rapper, Enzo Amore.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Apparently he's doing fine. That's what his shirt said.
Yeah.
Like it was a custom shirt he was wearing that was made from the design of one of his old shirts.
Yeah.
And it said, "I'm doing great."
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you don't know, you should know, or pretty much you already know.
Or heard.
Yeah, he was sitting second row, excuse me, at Survivor Series, had a get up on, had a disguise on. One of his friends reportedly snuck him in the building. During the match, you could clearly see on the network, he was in the second row, doing this little shtick like he used to do in WWE. The security guard, the lady who attacked Gronk, well, tried to tackle Gronk at WrestleMania a couple years ago, just basically like, oh, get down, come here. Just
now,
like,
while we were watching, I saw him fly through the crowd. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this was, take this book bag for example. This is Enzo Amore. I'm a security guard. And he was just like, whoa, 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 chill, stop. And basically got his ass kicked out.
And he got his LA privileges banned for life.
Yeah, he's banned from the Staples Center. And,
let's get back to AOP versus Bar.
Yeah.
It was a slow, stupid affair, and I don't like saying slow and stupid in a bar match, because bar is great.
Yeah.
But
they really did not set the bar that night.
No, they more or less pissed on it.
Yeah.
Because towards the end of the match, one of the AOP dudes ate a bro kick, and Sheamus pinned him. Drake Maverick ran over, put the guy's foot on the rope to break up the pinfall.
Yeah.
Sheamus gave Drake the death glare. Drake ran into the Big Show. Big Show picked him up, started choking him on the apron, and they weren't too good with the camera shot on that because it showed Big Show holding him up, choking him, while Drake was trying to touch himself.
Yeah. It looked like he really had a fun time with himself, but they showed a little drizzle of pee on his pants, and they just stared like, what the fuck?
And then Big Show, to his credit, he looked like nobody told him about the spot.
Yeah.
Because he looked like it was a legit laugh.
Yeah. And eventually that distracted the Bar because they ended up losing with a powerbomb-like combination net breaker. And AOP won in 9 minutes. 1.5 out of 5. Basically, Enzo Amore and his shenanigans sucked the air out of this match. He was pretty much the talk of the match.
No, what sucked the air of this match was the piss jokes.
Yeah. Good thing I missed them. Now let's move on to a match that was actually better than this and better than Enzo Amore making an ass out of himself. It was for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, and this was not on the damn pre-show. I'm talking about the Juggernaut, the best kept secret, Buddy Murphy, Australia's own, the new Cruiserweight Champion, taking on the heart of 205 Live, Mustafa Ali.
There we go, Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
But yeah, this match, third from the bottom.
Yes.
Fantastic. Work in progress. This match, oh my god.
For the fact that this was the second half, the start of the second half of the show, and this delivered in the short time this match lasted 12 minutes and 20 seconds.
But they made every second count.
And it felt like they went 20.
Yeah.
I mean, just the build-up and the video packages behind this was fantastic. And they even got a standing ovation, 205 chants. This was a smart decision.
I mean, I hype up the fact that Buddy Murphy's title win at
Super
Showdown was great. This was even better.
Yes. I mean, just some of the dangerous spots that they did, like that Spanish fly off the table, when Mustafa was trying to go up to the top when he got pushed off the top.
Yeah.
That was pretty brutal.
Mustafa can sell everything.
And then that reverse Rana on Buddy Murphy. I almost said Birdie Murphy.
Birdie Murphy.
Anyway, this match was great. Buddy Murphy ended up winning with Murphy's Law after he hit him with that knee. 12 minutes, 20 seconds, 4.5 out of fucking 5.
Now, before we get to this match, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What in your mind would have taken this to a 5 out of 5?
I mean, if they kept that same pace and still had more time and did some, I wouldn't say overdo some stuff, but like I said, if they kept that pace with more time.
And they added a little sizzle to stuff?
Yeah, add a little pizzazz to it. I would have definitely given it a 5.
Okay, alright.
But let's move on to the men's 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. It was Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Basically, Commissioner Stephanie McMahon laying down the law to acting General Manager Baron Corbin. If you don't win, your job is on the line. He was the captain of Team Raw. The team members on Team Raw were Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Lashley.
Now, before we get to SmackDown, they had some great backstage segments when we were on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Raw one started with Braun Strowman walking in pointing at Drew going, I don't like you, pointing at Dolph, I don't like you, pointing at Bobby Lashley, I don't like you, pointing at Lio Rush, I don't even know who the hell you are, and pointing at Finn Balor saying, we're cool.
Nice.
Or then when Baron Corbin tried to be an ass, Braun Strowman said, I can't put my hands on you, but I can do this. And he takes Lio Rush and throws him at Baron Corbin.
Wow. Or then when R-Truth came in, he was like, what's that he said? I want an autograph.
No, that was on SmackDown.
Oh, what's that he said? I forgot. Shit.
I think he tried to say that he was on the team.
Oh, yeah, he said, I want to be on Team Raw. And Baron Corbin looked at him like, you're not even on the brand. What are you doing? You're not even on the team.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Go. Bye. And Dolph and Bobby Lashley looking like,
the fuck was that?
This idiot. What the fuck? Then he goes to SmackDown. He said, "I want an autograph with."
Well, the SmackDown side was Miz basically having Shane give a really good speech, really captivating speech.
Yeah.
And R-Truth comes up to Shane. He's like, Shane, I want to be on SmackDown. Shane's just like, you've been on SmackDown. Really?
Like,
oh, that's good. I didn't want to go to Raw.
Yeah, and then he said, I want an autograph by Becky Lynch.
Yeah, because Miz promised autograph copies of the Marine 6 to SmackDown if they win.
Yeah, they were just looking like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Anyway, the SmackDown team was captained by The Miz, and it featured Shane O'Mac, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, the fans were not happy that Samoa Joe got eliminated first. Because, like, when he came out, everybody was chanting Joe, Joe to his music. Even Ice Cube's son was in the crowd doing the Joe thing. Yeah. He really liked Samoa Joe, but the crowd was really not happy because they chanted bullshit.
Now, I will say this. If there was anybody on the Raw side that needed to eliminate Samoa Joe, I'm glad it was McIntyre.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that gives him heel heat.
Mm-hmm.
Not monstrous heel heat like Nia Jax, but gives him really good heel heat.
Yeah.
And Braun Strowman didn't need to do that.
No.
Bob Lashley sure as fuck didn't need to do that.
Finn Balor, no, it just wouldn't feel right.
Oh, no.
Dolph, hell no.
Fuck no. That's not even feasibly possible.
No.
But the sequence between Joe and McIntyre was great.
Yeah.
Because Joe kept trying to apply the coquina, and McIntyre fought every out of it until he landed a Claymore.
Yeah, or before the match, like when the teams were staring at each other, Joe just threw his towel. I think he threw it at Dolph. He was like, "Come on, what you gonna do? What's up? Let's do it. Let's fight right now." That was just fucking Joe. I wish they'd do more with him though.
Wish they'd make him WWE champion.
Yes, make him a champion. Period. Anyway,
the Samoan submission champion.
Anyway, during the match, Shane and Dolph, they were still bickering about who was the best in the world. At one point, Shane landed a dive on Braun Strowman through the table, landed a coast to coast on Dolph, but he ended up getting eliminated last because Strowman, Lashley, and Drew McIntyre were all the sole survivors.
Well, you forgot a spot. After the elbow drop, The Miz kept asking Shane O'Mac to do coast to coast after coast to coast. Shane was like, "Okay, fine, I'll do one more."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, fuck, can't do one more."
Yeah, you can't. You can't. Oh, my back hurts. I can't go.
Goes to coast somebody. It looked like he was about to slip off the ropes. Anyway, he goes for a coast to coast, and Braun Strowman clocks him with a clothesline.
Yeah, he landed smack into that clothesline. It was just like, here comes Shane. Here's Braun Strowman's arm. Whack.
Whack.
Yeah, just right on the floor.
Yeah, everybody got eliminated. Left Shane to fight three monsters, and he's just like, fuck it. Do it. Come on.
Yeah. Like we said, Team Raw won. After the match, Braun Strowman was attacked by Baron Corbin as he ran off like a little bitch.
He didn't attack him. He just kind of cheap-shotted him.
Yeah. But anyway, 24 minutes. This match gets a 3 out of 5.
Wow, it was 24 minutes exact?
24 minutes even. I know, right?
And
didn't really feel that long.
No. Felt kind of short. But next match, well, it was a last-minute substitution, but we might as well call it a dream match because it was the Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey, taking on Charlotte Flair.
Oh, my God. I mean, even before this match started, people were already wooing and cheering on Ronda, cheering on Charlotte. This match had WrestleMania all over it. And even Renee said it on commentary. Looks like WrestleMania came early.
Yeah.
I mean, this was just balls to the wall, brutal, stiff, hard-hitting. Ugly. It's like these two ladies just went to hell and back and somebody was going to come out alive.
Yeah. This was a pretty. It started off slow, but it built up.
Yeah.
It ramped up actually.
Yeah, I mean, Charlotte really was aggressive in this match. At one point, she had her in some wrist, like leg hold or something. She elbowed her in the mouth. It really looked nasty.
Yeah, it was definitely it looked like a shoot elbow almost.
Yeah. And then that did not keep Ronda down. She fought her way in this match. She really held her own. And then during the match, Charlotte was out on the floor. Ronda was running after her on the other side. She got whacked with a kendo stick. She ended up winning by DQ, and Charlotte beat the fuck out of her with that kendo stick.
Like, legit beat the fuck.
I mean, beat her. I mean, she beat her like a little kid getting suspended from school. He comes home and gets an ass whooping from his mama.
Now, Ronda caught that country style whipping.
That's what I'm talking about.
Where you get where you get hit by a switch or a belt, but you like cower or turn away, and your mom's method is whatever hits.
Yeah. So basically, it's like back in the day, like when your parents used to get whooped with any and everything in the house.
Oh yeah.
Broom, belt, switch, frying pan, shoestring. It didn't matter. Towel, rag. That's how Ronda got whooped.
Beat you with disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, she beat you with just an eye, just a look of the eye, like, you know I'm finna whoop your ass, right?
Yeah, Charlotte. Ooh. Well.
Yes.
Ronda. Oof. I mean, she had welt marks everywhere. She was bleeding around the ear.
Yeah, and
she was a mess.
Charlotte turned up. She snapped. The referees tried to stop her, like, no, stop, quit. She knocked out 5 referees. She got fined on SmackDown $10,000.
She no, it was $100,000.
Oh, it's $100,000.
Yeah, it was $100K.
Okay.
Anyway, she also landed Ronda headfirst on a chair with natural selection.
Yes, and then wrapped her head around the chair and stomped on the chair on her neck.
Yeah.
And like I said, she whooped Ronda's ass. And the fans were chanting, "Thank you, Charlotte." Basically signifying that she's now a heel. And Ronda got up. You know, she was all black and blue. She was battered. And the crowd just booed her.
And she had a shoot look of confusion.
Yeah, she was just like, what did I do? What the fuck?
Now, I read the reasoning for why they did that to Charlotte.
Why?
Because after her feud with Becky Lynch, she was kind of cold.
Oh, she was stale.
Yeah, so they spiced it up.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to them.
Yeah, it was very good. Very good.
I mean, now you have a top definitive heel on SmackDown.
Yes.
While Becky is just cool, not face, but kind of face.
Yeah, she's more tweener-like.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they're still trying to get people to boo Becky, and it's really backfired, so just stop.
It's not working.
Stop.
She's the man.
She will forever be the man. This is her house now. Anyway, this match lasted 14 minutes, 40 seconds. Again, Ronda winning by disqualification. 5 out of 5. Really, really good match.
Now, the next match that defied expectations. It was Major Champion versus Major Champion, as Brock Lesnar and the Purple Bunch, Universal Champion, took on Daniel Bryan, the leader of the Dead Yes movement.
Yes. Now, it was who was that? Fuck. I want to say not Dasha, the other girl.
Kayla Braxton.
Kayla Braxton. Yeah. She interviewed Daniel. He was walking to the ring, you know, all cocky like. You know, like, yeah, I'm the champ.
Got that half smile.
Yeah, she was like, what are your thoughts going into this match? Or something to that effect. And he just looked at her like, the fuck?
And he just walked off?
He just walked off like, the fuck?
Walked off with that half smile?
Yeah, and then he came out there.
He he's just...
He was like, no, fuck that.
And then he just walked to the ring. He didn't do his goat gallop. He just walked.
Yeah, he got on the top rope. He looked. Out came Brock. I like when he was mocking Brock.
Yeah.
And somebody put on a like a little song or something, like when he was, you know what I'm saying? That shit was funny. And then Brock was circling around the ring. He was just taunting Brock like, yeah, come on, Bring it. But I really thought this was going to be one-sided, like, oh, Brock's just going to suplex some shit like that. But it really ramped up.
Yeah.
It really ramped up.
The first chunk of this match was kind of hard to watch.
It really was.
Because it started out with, Brock getting mocked by Daniel Bryan, Daniel got in close, got one thigh kick in, then just ran laps around the ring.
Yeah.
Came back in, and he met a flurry of suplexes. A couple of times he landed on his neck.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get a concussion, being he has to go through the protocol now.
And I'm wondering if Paul Heyman was feeling the same way as us, because there was a couple of times where he was just...
Yeah, he was just holding Brock's belt like, oh shit, what did we sign up for?
But thankfully that got dialed back as Brock started doing some German releases where Daniel landed on his back.
Yeah, and then Daniel Bryan, he actually revved up. He actually got back into the match.
Well, it came back after an F5 attempt.
Yeah.
Because Brock was trying to swing Daniel Bryan up. He caught the ref. Daniel realized, oh shit, the ref's not looking. Run.
Yeah.
Boot to nuts.
The infamous theme in WWE, kick someone in the balls.
A dick kick.
Dick kick. And Daniel Bryan, like I said, he got back into the match. The crowd really got back into it. He held his own. He put the now dead yes lock on Brock. He was going to tap him out, but he didn't.
I like Brock's expression during the yes lock. It wasn't like panic of how the fuck do I get out of this, or am I going to get out of this? It was, what am I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do again?
Yeah.
Oh God, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. But in the end, Brock Lesnar ended up winning with an F5. 18 minutes, 50 seconds, 3.5 out of 5. Daniel Bryan was just laying there like, I actually like this match. This is a good match.
Yeah, all three men in the match looked like they were enjoying themselves. Even Brock.
Yeah, Brock was like, holy shit. For this to be a first time ever, this was actually a good match.
So, 2 years in a row, Brock Lesnar has put on fantastic performances as far as he goes.
Yeah.
At Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And the icing on the cake is he sold for Daniel Bryan after the match.
That was very shocking. It was shocking to say the least that he sold for AJ last year.
And he sold for Daniel Bryan this year.
Yeah. But anyway, superstar match and overall rating. Superstars tonight go to Chad Gable, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali, The Miz, Shane McMahon, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, and Daniel Bryan.
I'd throw Brock Lesnar on there too.
Okay. Matches of the night go to Lesnar versus Bryan, Ali versus Murphy, Flair versus Rousey, Rollins versus Nakamura, and Survivor Series gets a nice 3 out of 5.
Yeah. And you know what? Let's look at another bright side. WWE Championship finally main event at a pay-per-view.
Yes! For once.
That's something nobody's talked about yet.
I mean, for months now, this championship has been treated like a secondary belt. Yeah. This is the main prize of the WWE. And
that's the most historic one. This one is fresh.
Yes.
Kinda.
It's been around for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And this has been around forever. Forever.
There's been at least 50 individual champions.
Yes. 50 plus champions. And this finally main evented one of the big shows. Kudos.
This one was around the waist of Jinder Mahal.
For 6 months. For 6 months. Let this sink in, people. Jinder Mahal was the 50th WWE champion. Jesus Christ.
Well, at least he's got something to hang his hat on.
Yeah.
At least he had more success than Heath Slater.
That is a fact. Heath Slater, he's been a tag team champion, but he's never held this. Jinder Mahal held this for 170 days. 6 months total. Let that sink in, people.
At least Drew McIntyre was an NXT champion.
Facts. And he's soon to be...
Soon to be known
as the Universal Champion. He should be WWE Champion if he were on SmackDown.
He should be.
Yes.
But, oh well, if wishes were fishes, the world would be full of shit.
Yes.
Anyway, but yes, not a bad Survivor Series.
Nope.
Really good. Well, despite Raw's sweeping win, 6-1.
Yeah. Apparently old Vinnie Mac wanted that. reports were that he actually wanted the clean sweep, which I thought was very stupid.
I mean,
I don't call shots.
From a story sense, it makes sense because if Raw had lost one match, Baron Corbin would be canned as general manager.
Well, you do have a point.
So storyline sense, it makes sense, but what doesn't make sense is Raw winning for the fourth year in a row?
I think it was the 3rd year in a row.
Yeah. Winning 3 years in a row. It's really stupid.
Pathetic.
Anyway.
We'll see how they do it next year. We got a year from now.
Well, I mean, yeah. Because next Survivor Series will take place after SmackDown moves to Fox.
Yeah. And they're going back to Chicago next year.
Now, a lot of people are speculating that this could be the end of the SmackDown versus Raw Survivor Series.
I don't know. It's been reports of how Fox wants SmackDown to be, the brand split, superstar shakeup as they call it now, so on and so forth. We'll see between now and October, November of next year when everything unfolds.
Yeah, because apparently Fox wants to advertise SmackDown Superstars and SmackDown Superstars alone.
Yeah.
So that could spell the end of pay-per-view hype packages. That could spell the end of mentioning Raw Superstars or whatnot. Who knows what that could be? This could all be overblown speculation.
I mean, if they do it, I get it from a business standpoint. Like, you want Raw to be Monday Night Raw for USA Network, SmackDown for Fox. So I get, you want the brands to be their own brand, not just throw everything together, make it a big clusterfuck, and just,
But from a sports entertainment standpoint, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It really doesn't. But like we said, this could be smoke and mirrors. We'll see how everything unfolds between now and next year.
Yeah. But as far as what's coming down the pipeline, we will have a vintage review of Hello Wembley.
Yes.
We will have 3 count. We will also have our preview and review of TLC.
Yes.
Where is TLC being held at this year?
Oh, shit. I know it's December 16th.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, because that's 2 days before War Machine Day.
Yes.
Anyway. Let's see. What else do we have coming down the pipeline? Preview and review of TakeOver, Phoenix, and Royal Rumble.
Yes. Plus our year-end awards coming up soon. So I'll have to get started on our categories. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
There's a lot of stiff competition here.
Yes. And this year this is our second annual?
Well,
because remember we did it the first time, we crammed and it was a big clusterfuck, so that really don't count.
I was about to say we did that on the other channel.
Yeah.
So this would be the first ever 3 count Mafia year-end awards.
Okay, so this will be our first annual. Since we've rebranded, this will be our first annual year-end awards.
As the 3 count Mafia.
And we'll go from every brand, from WWE, main roster, NXT, Ring of Honor, New Japan.
Possibly NXT UK.
Yeah, Impact, being that they're on the rebound.
Yeah.
So we'll see how everything unfolds with our year-end awards. Stay tuned. Just wait on it.
Of course, you've got ranting and the 10 when you finally get that up.
Yeah, I still got to work on my list.
Yeah. The list of Rodimus.
Yeah.
Ranted in, baby.
Yeah, a whole list of other stuff. So if you like what you see, continue to support the brand. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at 3 Count Mafia.
Subscribe to this goddamn channel.
Leave a comment on the video. So tell a friend, tell your mom, dad, girlfriend, boyfriend, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Tell your kids.
Tell your kids, tell your wife, tell everybody around here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But spread the word, basically, is what we're trying to say. Spread the word.
Spread it like an STD.
I don't know about all that, but yeah.
That's going to be it for us. He's Rodimus Prime.
Yo.
I am the War Machine, War Machine MJ, and we will see you fuckers next time.